With your latest news, I'm April Cummings. The new government plans to hold its first press briefing tomorrow at 3 p.m. following today's cabinet meeting at the Government Administration Building.
A very, very productive cabinet meeting today, and certainly want to thank all my colleagues, thank the official bench, the governor, deputy governor, and the cabinet secretary. We have delivered and contemplated on a number of decisions and initiatives that are to benefit the people of the country. The usual things that I think the populace of Cayman would be thinking we would be dealing with at this point, considering issues around trying to increase the uptake of the vaccine and other issues.
Audio of Premier the Honourable Wayne Panton there, courtesy of CIG-TV. So far, 36,709, about 56% of the estimated population of the islands, have received at least one dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, with 49% having completed the two-dose course. 70% of those people eligible over the age of 16 years have had at least one dose. Public Health is urging members of the community who have not yet been vaccinated to do so before June 9, 2021, in order to meet the expiration date of the last scheduled delivery of vaccines. The UK's Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation, the JCVI, has updated its guidance now and is recommending that women who are pregnant or breastfeeding be offered the COVID-19 vaccine at the same time as non-pregnant women. A statement from Government Information Services today says the JCVI updated guidance states there is no known risk associated with giving inactivated, recombinant viral or bacterial vaccines or toxoids during pregnancy or while breastfeeding. The statement also says since the vaccines cannot replicate, they cannot cause infection in either mother or fetus. The statement says clinical trials of the Pfizer-BioNTech, Moderna, and AstraZeneca vaccines with animals found no concerns relating to reproduction or development. As to today's COVID-19 test results, Chief Medical Officer Dr. John Lee reports 231 COVID-19 tests carried out since our last report on Monday. All are negative for SARS-CoV-2. There are no known cases of local transmission. The new Minister for Home Affairs, Youth, Sports, Culture and Heritage gets a first-hand look at the work of the Department of Safety Communications. Radio Cayman's Dion Anglin has more.
The Honourable Bernie Bush and Home Affairs Parliamentary Secretary Isaac Rankin took their first departmental familiarization tour this week, accompanied by Chief Officer Ms. Teresa Echeniki, Deputy Chief Officer for Home Affairs Ms. Catherine Powell, and Acting Deputy Chief Officer Melissa Worms, and officials toured the Department of Public Safety Communications, DPSC. They were accompanied by the department's Director, Mr. Julian Lewis, and Assistant Director, Mr. Sean Vasquez. Following an in-depth overview of the department's duties, mission-critical hardware and first responder capacity, the group walked through DPSC's offices in Georgetown. As well as meeting staff, they gained insights into public safety protocols and processes which are crucial for effective operations, the safety of first responders and those they serve. After the tour, Minister Bush said he fully supports the role and the vision of the DPSC and looks forward to working closely with the team, describing the meet and greet as a welcome opportunity to interact with staff in their operational environment while gaining invaluable insights into the department's situational framework. Reporting for Radio Cayman News, I'm Dion Anglin.
The Health Services Authority is offering a new treatment. Radio Cayman's Felicia Rankin-Solins explains.
The treatment will be used for the first time outside of the United States. It's intended for adult patients with a rare and difficult-to-treat form of kidney disease known as low-grade upper tract urothelial cancer, also known as LGUTUC. HSA urologist Dr. Rafal Krupinowicz.
Until now, kidney removal has been one of the standard methods of treating low-grade upper urinary tract cancer. But this invasive surgery would often be followed by long hospital stays with potential complications, and it may have a major impact on overall health, including high blood pressure and heart disease. JELMYTO, on the other hand, is a series of outpatient procedure that allows you to return home same day and is an effective kidney sparing option for patients.
Gelmito is a combination of chemotherapy and gel technology that is a liquid when chilled and turns into a gel at body temperature. Once it arrives at the designated region, Gelmito stays in place for up to 4 to 6 hours to kill cancer cells. The medication is administered through a thin, flexible tube called a catheter once weekly for 6 weeks. For Radio Cayman News, I'm Felicia Rankin-Solins.
People along the 7 Mile Beach corridor have access to a new health clinic at Camana Bay with the opening of Health City Cayman Islands' new satellite office. Chief Business Officer for Health City Cayman Islands, Shamari Scott.
Getting the best medical care is incredibly important and should not be any more stressful than it needs to be. Our goal with the opening of Camana Bay is to provide high-quality medical care, fast turnaround times, and convenience for all of our patients.
The initial service offering includes cardiology, neurology, pulmonology, urology, gynecology, gastroenterology, internal medicine, and medical oncology. Patients will be seen for initial assessments, outpatient follow-ups, and checkups. The clinic is open daily, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Saturday, and noon to 4 p.m. on Sunday. The clinic is also offering COVID-19 PCR tests with results returned to the patient within 24 hours. The quality of education stays the course at Early Years Center Tiny Tots. Radio Cayman's Carsley Fuller has more.
In April, a team from the Office of Education Standards headed back to Tiny Tots to review the quality of education since their last visit in 2019. The quality provision offered by Tiny Tots Academy was judged as satisfactory by inspectors. They found satisfactory judgments in a number of areas, including children's achievement in most aspects of exploration, respect, communication, and well-being, teaching, learning, assessment, leadership, and the curriculum. Support and guidance was also judged to be satisfactory, and the center had a designated special needs education coordinator. Health and safety arrangements were judged as good. The premises were well maintained, and there are policies and procedures to ensure safety and well-being of children and staff. Healthy living was also integrated across the center. Links with parents in the community were judged to be good as well. Self-evaluation and improvement planning were judged as weak. Recommendations include improving the quality of teachers' questioning and interactions with children, ensuring kids have more regular opportunities to reflect on their learning experiences and emotions, developing a comprehensive center improvement plan, and further improving assessment practices. Improving on the last inspection, children now had access to a wide range of materials, toys, equipment, and resources, which the school uses to promote choice and independence in their learning. Reporting for Radio Cayman News, I'm Carsley Fuller.
You can find the full assessment online at oes.ky. Tomorrow, we will see the big reveal of the school that will take home bragging rights for this year's Peer Support Group logo competition.
So what we did was to request from both public and private schools in the Cayman Islands to be a part of this event. So they'll be attending, and the winner will be revealed on that particular day.
Social work manager with the MASH unit of the Department of Children and Family Services, Nicole Quinlan, tells Radio Cayman they're hoping to see this become an annual component of Child Month, which is observed every May.
What we've seen is hand-created logos. So children are very crafty. Just the way they design the logos, you see that they spend time putting things together and working together to get this done so that their schools are represented well.
The invite-only award ceremony is taking place at the Georgetown Public Library Training Room at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. The Miss Cayman Islands Universe Committee holds its first in-person meeting in more than a year, since before the start of the coronavirus pandemic, meeting with newly appointed members of Parliament.
We are very grateful for the Cayman Islands government continued support. We were delighted to have the Tourism Minister, Honorable Kenneth Bryan, Parliamentary Secretaries Heather Bodden and Isaac Rankin, together with Deputy Premier Chris Saunders, Honorable Minister Sabrina Turner, and Honorable Minister Johanny Ebanks.
Committee Chair Derry Dakers-Lee says Miss Cayman Islands Universe Mariah Tibbetts leaves tomorrow for the Miss Universe pageant, which will be held in Hollywood, Florida on May 16th. That is your latest local news from Radio Cayman's newsroom. I'm April Cummings.